Yeah, 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 yeah. Living in Babylon, huh? Stay safe though, you know what I mean? Yeah, stay safe, straight up, straight up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All my niggas with me. You know we rollin'. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bitch, don't nothing come free. Pay me what you owe me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All my niggas with me. You know we rollin'. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bitch, don't nothing come free. Pay me what you owe me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These niggas full of buffoonery. Try me, they gon' read your eulogy. Gemini, you know it's two of me. Niggas don't know what to do with me. Alien, I feel immortalized. Only protected, we fortified. Nigga, you die, play with Mordecai. Lay in the ditch if you play with me. Now, this is a message to JJ McCarthy. Wanted to do a little, I won't say emergency live, but I want to speak directly to McCarthy. We'll get into some camp notes as well, but first off, I just got to break this down. First of all, McCarthy, wake up, brother. Now, it's very funny, first and foremost, that we go from a quarterback battle between him and McCarthy to now people are saying, rumor speculation, that Carson Wentz should be the two. You see the level of disrespect, McCarthy, that they give you, that they push your way. As soon as the so-called battle with you and Murray is over, they start saying Carson Wentz should be the two, totally ignoring all the factors that happened in the preseason game. All the factors, man. But you see the level of disrespect. McCarthy, when the hell will you wake up? They're talking about you may get traded, you may be leaving. I think it's good for you, but why don't you leave with a bang? That's my thing to you, brother. We know the talent you got, the arm power you got. You ain't let it loose yet. You're still overthinking, man. Not believing in the process, your journey, the work, the path you have put in, the work you put in with John Beck. You're still not trusting your eyes, man. Your process, it ain't the fact you processing things slow. You're not trusting your eyes and what you see. Nah, that's the biggest thing I took out of Saturday's game. When will you let loose and play ball, brother? Because when you play ball, it'll show. Murray can't hold you, Carson Wentz can't hold you, etc. But you gotta let it out, man. You can't keep holding back. I don't know what's on your mind. If you're frustrated, if you're mad, whatever, it don't matter. You need to be focused on football right now. And if it's not about being focused on the QB2 for the Vikings, hey, be focused on your craft, period, and making a name for yourself so you can go to a team potentially and get another chance. But right now, it's almost like, I mean, even with whatever is going on with you, even with the technical errors per se. Beautiful throw to Miles Price, by the way. Beautiful throw to Miles Price, by the way, brother. But even with the technical errors and the bad footwork at times you had last game, you still delivered a great throw. The talent shows, the arm power shows. The beautiful ball you delivered to Ty Felton on the money, that was a drop. Even all the bad things they want to point out, you're still making elite throws once again. But they're disrespecting your name. They've been disrespecting your name, your game since day one. Period, man. Now everybody's talking about Carson Wentz should be the two. Carson Wentz should be the two. Come on, man. You tell me, how does that make sense? If Carson Wentz was going to be the two or was better than McCarthy, they would have made the change last year, right? Matter of fact. It's all starting to make sense now. This is all one big narrative, one big picture that was being painted. But it's crazy they go from Murray to Wentz, like Wentz did so much in the preseason game that just said, hey, he should be your two. Because the great catch Miles Price had, Great job by Wentz for giving him a chance at it, but the great catch Miles Price made one-handed, they want to go crazy and say that's enough for Carson Wentz to be your QB2. More shade, more disrespect to JJ McCarthy. I hope he does hurry up and get out of there. Demand a trade, ask for a trade, whatever, or the Vikings just flat out trade him. Like I said, I don't think they will. They know the level of talent they have. You think they're gonna let a QB2 like him go? I don't care what KOC says, what he portrays. He knows the talent McCarthy has. Yeah, he'll feel real good about keeping him there to be his QB2. Yeah, he'll definitely be okay with that. But QB1, nah. But I don't care about none of that at the end of the day. Carson Wentz he's not better than McCarthy, man. What are you talking? You saw the breakdown I did yesterday. Dude broke it down clearly, but they always ignore the facts. About 2 throws you can blame McCarthy for. The other ones, receivers lock, clamp down on straps. Huh? No one open, nowhere to go. But they don't speak about the drop Ty Felton had, or the great throw he had to Miles Price on 1 foot. Come on, man. This gets ridiculous at some point. You got to stop it at some point. That's why I'm saying now, I just hope JJ McCarthy hurry up and get up out of there, because it's obvious to see where this is going. Then you're hearing rumors about, oh, he's defiant to KOC. KOC's coaching. He attacks the way KOC coaches. He goes back and forth with KOC. Has KOC said that one time? I mean, somebody in the chat, let me know. Let me know, man. Has KOC said that one time? Or is this just rumors and reports being made up? Because you really think McCarthy would be a Viking still if he was defiant to KOC, or always had something to say to KOC about his play calling? You think KOC would have let him remain in the building? Hell no. JJ McCarthy would have been gone last year or before. Talking back, always got something to say, disrespecting KOC like they say he's doing in front of the team. Having a problem with the way he coaches. I don't buy that one bit. I feel like that's another narrative being painted. Instead of the Vikings flat out coming out and saying, hey, we don't want him no more, or KOC, like I said, kept coming out before saying I didn't want him anyway, but I will work with him, etc. You respect him more for that. But they want to sit there and paint pictures about McCarthy, make it tough for another team to want him. Or are they trying to end his career before it even gets started? I asked you that off the rip. Is KOC trying to break his confidence? That's what it seemed like to me at times. How about you? Let me know in the chat for real. But yeah, bro, at times it seemed like KOC is trying to break McCarthy's confidence, make him feel like he's less than per se, like he has no chance of being an NFL quarterback. Because why would you treat the man this way? And now you got fans and media talking about Carson Wentz is your 2. What? I saw some articles, some rumors talking about Max Brasma. What? Now you want to say Brasma better than McCarthy? What? You see the disrespect once again? Just wake the hell up. Nah. I mean, hell, what you got to lose? Go ball out. Go prove on Saturday. Go prove in joint practice that none of them suckers can hold your jock strap for real. Off the disrespect on GP. Huh? You should feel away. You should be very angry right now. But use that to your advantage. Joint practice, preseason game, go ball. I don't understand why it ain't clicked for you yet. I mean, it has clicked, but not all the way there. Now, whether something holding you back, you got something on your mind, clear that. Forget all that, Jack. No cap. And go play your damn game, McCarthy. I'm so tired of these rumors, Holmes, these articles straight disrespecting you. You know, how the hell I'm more fired up than you, brother? Heavy. They canceled the competition early. KOC canned that. Did your dirty there. They didn't develop you. Didn't pay close attention to you. Didn't really work with you. Try to help mold and develop your game. KOC ignored you since day one. Lied to your face, lied to the people and all that, and you still there cool with it? You know? Don't you want to shut them up? Right? Make KOC look silly as hell. He trying to make you look silly as hell, brother. He don't care about the image he portraying for you. Yeah. He could care less about what spot, what light he is putting you in. To make certain coaches feel a way about you, make the NFL look at you a certain way. That's why they got to create all these stories and rumors, etc. Huh? You know? But damn, McCarthy, go play ball. Stop overthinking it and let it fly. I repeat, stop overthinking it and let it fly. Stop holding back. Throw the ball. Make the reads. You know the reads. You ain't new to this. You true to this. They gonna have something to say about you, whether you play good or play bad. We've seen that already. Just off last week game, they didn't talk about none of your great throws. All they talked about is what? Oh, how you look, how you missed the throw here, how you missed the throw there. Nobody wanted to give you credit about nothing. Go play ball, man. Play football, brother. You know, I remember your pop said, right? What he said, it's like a playground. It's his playground. The football field is your playground. But go play ball, McCarthy, period. What are you waiting for? You understand me? You know. What the hell are you waiting for, brother? You know the game. You know the reads. You know the playbook. Go out there and play. Go out there and play, man. Show them your true talent for once. You still ain't put your best foot forward yet. Make them regret disrespecting you and your name. That's all it has been since day one. Yeah, a couple months, they all talk good about you, had some respect for you, you know, act like they was going to really cater to you and put you in the right system to win. KOC gave that whole talk, organizations ruin quarterbacks before quarterbacks ruin organizations type shit. All the promises he made, then he go behind your back, talk trash, bring a quarterback in, lie about the reason he brought him in, talking about he brought him in for real competition to see you grow cap. Go out there and play football, man. Stop overthinking. Matter of fact, on the field, don't think at all. You know what to do. Shit, man. We got in the building, man. We go. Reform in the building. What up, brother? SKOL VIKES. Crazy word, man. We go. Carrot in the building. Carrot Khan in the building. What up, brother? Let's get it. I think a lot of this is the narrative being spun on JJ. You're seeing all the hit pieces come out. Part of this might also be the fact that JJ just needs a new environment. Yeah, it's about that time, Carrot. It's about that time, right, brother? It's about that time for McCarthy to go for real. Because this here no longer is working anymore. This man has been disrespected, not appreciated for too long now, period, man. Oh, at this point in time, hell yeah, it's time for him to go. I've been vouching for it. Like I say, I vouch for the best move for McCarthy right now is to leave. Question is, will the Vikings let him leave? Does he want to leave? Reform says Wentz has touch, though. That's cool. We talking about one throw, right? What about the other bad throws Wentz had? McCarthy has touch, doesn't he? Today, another hit piece came out against JJ. What was the hit piece? What was the hit piece, Carrot? Let me guess. He's being defiant. He's disrespectful, per se. What was it, brother? Let me know. All I'm gonna say is Wentz looked good in Giants game, but 9 should be second QB. Oh, then what up, brother? I mean, look good in what? Look good against threes, fours. Look really good when and where. Look good with better O-line play. Look at how the O-line performed when Wentz was in the game and when McCarthy was in the game. If we're gonna be real here and really break it down all the way, I mean, what factors are we gonna throw in? Do I gotta go back and replay the video of McCarthy to break it down again? Come on now. Majority of his dropbacks receivers weren't even open. Not even open. You hear me? It should be no debating, no questioning who your QB2 is. Hence, they don't respect him. Hence, KOC never wanted him. Do you hear that, McCarthy? They never wanted you, brother. Heavy. This is not a game anymore, not a tag-along game anymore. If you gonna stay ball, shit, at least make them pay while you there. Show them that they wrong while you there. Not nothing about Wentz being better. Who was Wentz going up against? What kind of protection did Wentz have? Were Wentz receivers getting open? Did they catch the ball when they had a chance to catch the ball? Okay, then exactly. If Ty Felton catches that pass, we may be talking about a touchdown drive. So before people make statements and boom, stick with them like it's the end all. Make sure you take in everything into consideration at first, all the factors, what happened. We go, man. You rang Hu Yang. You rang Hu Yang. No Ed and Eddie tonight, Hu Yang. You hear me? Let's go. Your message went through to Ed boys. We'll see, Hu Yang. We'll see. You hear me? But the team didn't even have the same energy when he was out there. No one bought into JJ. Come on, exactly. Wasn't y'all just saying players dropping passes on purpose, half-assing routes, etc.? You just said it, Reform. Seemed like it was a different energy when he was out there. If y'all ain't rocking with him, let him go. Stop all the fake shit, the fake love, fake brotherhood, etc., man. And you know who it starts with? KOC. The real glib speaker, KOC. Offensive mastermind of what? QB whisperer of what? So let JJ McCarthy go be great somewhere else, because obviously Minnesota ain't the place. You hear me, JJ? Minnesota ain't the place right now. All these articles coming out about you again, trying to make you look bad again. Talking about Carson Wentz better than you again. If that's the case, why the hell ain't Carson Wentz start last year, the whole year, when McCarthy came back? Huh? Why ain't KOC put him in then? Because he's not better than McCarthy. That's why. You know? Come on, man. Come on now. You see what's going on. We see what's going on. Man. He say Murray will fail in O'Connell tune scheme. We'll see. We'll see. The new hit piece that came out said KOC always wanted K1 over JJ this year. I believe it. It was not a real competition. Of course, man. Of course. That's easy to see. A carrot, was that an article, a link, a video? What? I must break it down. I must break it down now. Once again, carrot, was that an article a beat writer wrote, or was that an actual video, brother? Let me know. JJ had a better shot when Quasi was in the building. Man, did JJ even ever have a real shot? Reform. I asked y'all that in the chat, man. Did JJ even ever have a real shot? Not a man. But when life gives you lemons, paint the shit gold. McCarthy gotta go work, grind, man. Go let it out, ball. That's what I'm saying. Like, let it loose, McCarthy. Why not? You sitting there overthinking, worried about this, worried about that. Go play football, dog. Go play football, brother. Go show them your true talents, who you are, man. You got that arm power for a reason. Go put it on display, full display. You know? Joint practice, preseason game, leave with a bang. That's what I'm talking about around now. His confidence is done. Damn, whose fault? Whose fault was that? Reform. What I just said earlier. I wonder if KOC has been trying to break his confidence. Has he been trying to break his confidence, man? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all feel like KOC, one of the parts of his plan was to break McCarthy's confidence for good on the way to replacing him? Now, how wicked and crazy work would that be? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all think KOC wanted to break McCarthy's confidence from day one, or until the day he found out he didn't like him, or didn't want him, or didn't want to work with him? You understand me? Wow, bro, cold game. His confidence is done. It could be, when you think about it, it could be. I hope not, but hey, man, you never know. You never know what he is thinking mentally right now on a daily basis. But I tell you what, he need to be thinking, I'm finna go kick some ass. That's what. I'm finna go show these people who I am, who I really am, type shit. That's what I'm feeling like for him. Reform, you hear me? That's where his mind should be at, if you ask me. You hear me? No ifs, ands, buts about it. Shit, forget all that. Disrespecting your name, your brand, your skills, right? Lamont in the building, Lamont in the building. What up, my brother? SKOL VIKES. Here we go. Crazy. If K1 don't work, VIKES going for Baker Mayfield. They just gonna do this forever, do it forever, huh? Reform. This gonna be KOC's whole plot and play forever, Jack. No cap. Or just find a veteran. Find a veteran. Is he never gonna identify that young rookie, that young quarterback, and build that young quarterback, or he can't do it? You see what Ty Simpson doing with the Rams. He looked real good in his first debut. Matter of fact, you see what Sean McVay doing with old Ty Simpson. Roll Tide, full of pride, baby. Roll Tide. And he a rookie, not even a year in, not even months in, for real. You see the difference in coaching and want to and care and understanding a system, putting time in with your rookie quarterback. Sean McVay got to put in time with Matthew Stafford. He got to put in time with other people. But you don't lose focus on the reason you bring this rookie in. You never lose time for him. Matter of fact, you make more time for him, per se. He's the future. If he's the future, if he's the franchise, if he's the one, like KOC said, how many times? A lot. Full of shit. So it's time for McCarthy to go. This recent situation with Wentz proved it. They don't appreciate him as a player, as an athlete. It's nothing shocking. It's nothing new. Minnesota has their picks, period. And they got so happy and hyped up for a man who ain't took one snap yet. They talking about Carson Wentz. They wasn't saying all this last year about, oh, Carson Wentz over JJ. They wasn't talking all this nonsense last year, right? When Carson Wentz getting his head knocked off, going in and out of games. But nobody hyping this up. Oh, JJ over Wentz over JJ, Wentz over JJ. Now it's something off of one preseason game. Come on now, stop it. Boy, bye. So you want him out the building that much, you'll create a dumbass narrative, something false, a lie, to make him look worse. Come on, man. We know what's going on here. What he said? Marshall in the building. What up, my brother? Hold up. What he said here? Hold on. We got. Said, my brother, stop begging. If it meant to happen, it will happen. Begging ain't gonna help. Who's begging? This ain't about begging. You call this begging? Ain't none here begging. Who begging, brother? I'm telling McCarthy, leave. You hear me, Marshall Taylor? How the hell that's begging? I'm telling him, leave, get out of town, bye, get out. Ain't nobody begging nothing. And JJ McCarthy shouldn't beg either. You shouldn't have to beg. He shouldn't have to beg to get a fair shot. He shouldn't have to beg to get a fair opportunity. He shouldn't have to beg to get real development, period. You know it. I know it. So never get it misconstrued, Marshall Taylor. You hear me, brother? Never nothing about a damn begging. It's about right and wrong. It's about KOC being full of shit. Why don't you check that? You talk about the root of the problem, the issue. Talk about that. Start there, right there first, Marshall Taylor. You hear me, brother? Heavy. Talk about KOC and his punk ass, right? Talk about the Vikings media and the analysts and ESPN and everybody trying to hype Kyler Murray up off the rip. You know? But don't nobody want to talk about that though. Ain't nothing about begging, brother. It's about facts and truth. And how JJ McCarthy has been done wrong for 2 years now. That's the difference right there. Know what I mean? Here we go. C Max in the building. C Maxie in the building. What up, brother? SKOL Vikes. Let's get it. Here we go. He talking about begging. Beg what? Beg for what? I ain't telling JJ McCarthy beg for a motherfucking thing. I'm telling JJ McCarthy get out of town. Matter of fact, right now, request the trade if I'm him. You damn right. I'm on the phone with my free agent, with my agent right now. I want up out of here. Yeah, tired of the disrespect, the neglect, period. Spit in the face, basically. My head coach lied for a whole year talking about this and talking about that. Whole time he trying to replace him. Whole time he trying to replace him, and they want to talk about something McCarthy doing. Come on now, cat. Here we go. This was all O'Connell. He was all in on Kyler. An agent who represented a free agent quarterback said, a team source explained, it just wasn't a good fit. It was pretty bad behind the scenes. Wow. Oh, it's interesting with the Vikings, Carrot. Appreciate that, brother. But it's so interesting with the Vikings. It's always behind the scenes, something going on behind the scenes. Fuckery behind the scenes, corruption behind the scenes, extortion behind the scenes, etc. You know it. I know it. Beef between Mike Zimmer and Spielman behind the scenes. They didn't talk for years behind the scenes. Owners didn't know about it. Nobody did. You know, it's always something. Crazy beefing with, having a riff with Brian Flores, not connecting with KOC, all this shit behind the scenes. You hear always something going on. What they bring it out to the front, man. Matter of fact. So KOC, once again, if he's that bad of a quarterback, he disrespects you, he's defiant to you, he questions you as bad as y'all saying, why he's still there? Why he's still there though? Wouldn't you want to trade him? Why he in the building? If he's that bad of a person, a player, you know, you know why it ain't? Because it's a damn lie. Only thing going on behind the scenes is KOC plotting and scheming for a reason. That's what's been going on around now. He said that's Jason LeConfer. We'll see if Jason's real. Jason LeConfer, huh? We'll see. We'll see. KOC is a politician. He fake as hell. He should be a politician, right? Here we go. Bat in the building. What up, brother? The piece that allegedly was leaked last week says the coaches and KO did not appreciate JJ trying to give them input into what they were doing on offense. JJ tries to assess the players he's facing. What do you mean? Hold on. What? Was it leaked? Now everything's leaked now? It's leaked now? Here we go. Said the coaches and KO did not appreciate JJ trying to give them input into what they were doing on offense. Now you can't give input? Was it disrespectful input, or did he just say, hey, what about this or that? Can he not ask a question now? I don't believe nothing the media says. Matter of fact, damn Malik, you hear me, Bat? What's the real thing, the real news? So he's wrong for asking a question or saying something. Let KOC tell it. He wants to hear from his players. Oh, he loves to hear from his players, right? Input, output, etc. I'm sure McCarthy didn't come and say, let's do it like this. What we doing this for? I guarantee he didn't do that. Guarantee he didn't get disrespectful with it at all if he said anything. Like I say, I don't trust what the media talking about anyway, especially not when it comes to 9. The light they've been trying to put him in, the picture they've been trying to paint about him. And you think I'm gonna believe something they say? Come on now. Once again, beating around the bush, beating around the bush. Presuming. What's the real story? What's the real truth around there? Now, all of a sudden, McCarthy's an issue. He's an issue now on the field. What? Come on, man. Princess Cat in the building. What is JJ McCarthy homosexual? Oh, you're a funny one, huh? You're a funny one, ain't you, dog? What you on tonight? What you on tonight, Princess Cat? You hear me? Here we go. We go, man. What you on, brother? Huh? Yeah, is that what he said? He said, "Wow, Princess Cat is a straight up Nazi." Yeah, is that a swastika going on with you, Prince? What you want, Princess? Huh? What you want, Princess Cat? How you feeling, brother? What's in your heart, brother? Huh? So what's up with that sign, man? What you on tonight, man? Here we go. Let's word. We go. I have been watching this stuff since '69. The QB is more important than the coach. Wolf should have interviewed and fired KO. KO should have been out the door with Quasi, right? Right. Crazy, man. It's not like Murray ain't got no tough receivers before. O'Connell's ideas will be worse for Murray. We'll see, Tu Yang. We'll see. Lone Wolf in the building. Lone Wolf in the building. What up, brother? SKOL Vikes. Here we go. KOC rejuvenated Kirk's career. KOC rejuvenated Darnold's career. KOC made guys like Mullins and Dobbs look decent. Why is it so hard to believe that JJ isn't good? Because I'm not going to believe it. That's why, Lone Wolf. And here's my rebuttal. KOC put in work and time and effort with Kirk. KOC put in work, time, and effort with Darnold. He's putting in work, time, and effort with Murray. KOC didn't put in work, time, and effort with McCarthy. The same quarterback he said was the future of the Vikings. So that's the difference right there, Lone Wolf. You hear me? You want to talk about rejuvenated this and rejuvenated that. Why didn't he rejuvenate McCarthy? Why did he ignore McCarthy for a whole year? Can you explain that? Can you expound on that, Lone Wolf? I can see why McVay let KOC walk. Here we go, man. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's crazy here, man. We go from Murray and McCarthy battling for the QB1 spot. Then we go from Murray and Wentz battling for the 2 now. What? Make it make sense. Wentz ain't do nothing damn special to make y'all talk up, make people talk about he should be the 2. Why? The 2? Because he throw the ball in the air and give Miles Price a chance, and everybody go crazy about him being a 2 now. Now he better than McCarthy now off one throw. What? That's what they wanted to be. That's what KOC wanted to be. McCarthy, leave the building, but until you leave the building, ball out. Play better than everybody around that bitch, period. You know? Joint practice, shut everything down. The rest of the way, shut everything down, brother. Heavy. Right? The hell he want to remain somewhere for when he not wanted? Come on now. You're right. Wentz is Band-Aid for most part, but they need JJ to build trade value. Well, whether he's building trade value or not, go perform. That's my point. You hear me, Bat? No, who is that? Reform? You hear me, dog? I want to see him let loose, go let it fly. He ain't done that yet. For some reason, I ain't going to say scary because he ain't no scary dude, but he holding back, and I don't like that, Jack. No cap. You hear me? JJ McCarthy has been holding back, period. You know it. I know it. Come on now, man. Even with the errors, mechanical errors, man, lack of protection, all that. Throwing off 1 foot, powerful delivery, accurate throw. Can Wentz do that? Hell no. Can Murray do that? Hell no. The man threw off one foot, facing sideways, and would die to Miles Price on power. The only quarterback on the team that can make that throw. Who want to put some money on it? Let's do it. Come on, man. They just gonna continue to disrespect this man, bring up stories about him and lie, try to make it look like he a bad teammate now. Why they vote him captain in last year? Huh? Why they talk about him being a great leader then? Huh? Why did Brian O'Neill sit on podcast after podcast and big him up? Say great things about him. Yeah. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. I don't care about the quarterback, but just what O'Connell run in that playbook. Dude's ideas are too dumb. It ain't gonna work. Once again, we'll see who Yang. We'll see, my brother. Heavy. McVay offense is thriving. Hey, you see what they doing with Ty Simpson, right, Lamont? Yeah, that boy Ty Simpson put in work too. You see the difference right there? When you really pay attention to a QB, a young rookie QB, put real time and effort in for him, because it matters to you. It matters to McVay. It matters to his staff. I know it was some rumor speculations out there talking about old McVay didn't want Ty Simpson. Stop the lies. Stop the cap. You know, even if he didn't want him, you see what he's doing with him right now. He putting in work with him right now. Come on, man. Now I'm gonna get into some practice notes. I want to show a certain throw here from McCarthy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna watch a little video. I'm gonna get up out of here a little shorter live tonight. I just had to come talk to my brother and just kill all the nonsense and all the dumb talk, goofy talk, poppycock. Ain't no way in hell somebody feel comfortable saying Carson Wentz better than JJ. What? Are you kidding me here? Are you kidding me here? Give me 1 second, man. Crazy here. Show y'all this Dottie real quick from 9. Real Dottie type. Real Dottie. You see the Dottie though? Call him Dottie McCarthy for a reason. Come here. One more again. Come here. I just wanted to show that throw, that phenomenal throw. Just shows the upside he really has, the ceiling. He ain't even close to reaching yet. Come on now. Aiden Chris in the building. What up, brother? I will say JJ McCarthy does have a lot of work to do. He looks underdeveloped. Okay, what do we mean? What do we mean by underdeveloped? He looks underdeveloped. How? You must expound. Here we go. I can say if dude got a tough tight end, it might work, but it won't work with TJ being his tough tight end. That's why you go out and get Oliver. KO wanted to try and move up to draft Anthony Richardson. I rest my case dismissed. You see how cooked out Anthony Richardson is, and that's the man KOC wanted. If that's true right there, Bat. So what does that tell you about his ability to identify a quarterback? Lockenfora has a long career of bullshit. I believe it. Either JJ McCarthy is underdeveloped at the pro level, or Kevin O'Connell can't get the best out of young QB. It's one of the other. I think it's the latter. Yeah, the latter part you said right there, Aiden Chris. What young QB has he developed? What young QB has he identified? Matter of fact, here we go. He said the league also alleged that they like Max Brosman more because he was easier to coach. Is Max the leak? Wow, man, soft ass. He said, ask his wife. Oh, damn, bad old hold up, bad hold up, bad. Not the wife, not bad. The Wolves are not good owners. When they purchased the Vikings, they claimed they had no idea he was being traded. Wow, man. Crazy work. But McCarthy never had big numbers in college. He had a stellar defense and a good run game. Build that around him. Everybody want to talk about that like it's a problem. Build that around him. Period. Build the right system around him. That's the point. That's the part of being a head coach. If you wasn't going to do it, why you draft him? If you wasn't going to develop him, why you draft him? Period. Somebody want to say underdeveloped. Why? And that's cap to me. But why would he look underdeveloped if you think he does? Who does it start with? What facts do we know? He was ignored for a whole year. What's the facts right there? Yeah, that's obvious reform. That's obvious now, brother. Heavy. KOC don't work well with rookie QBs. That's obvious now, Jack. No cap. Here we go. Only half of you hit the like button. Come on, man. Let them know. You hear me? Let them know, Daniel. take 1 second to hit the like button, huh? Support the grind, support the channel, man. You hear? No doubt. SKOL VIKES. I'm gonna get into some little camp video right quick. See what the players talking about a little bit. Hold up, right quick. 1 second, man. Crazy work, you hear? Crazy, brother. Unbelievable, man.
Watch this.
Welcome to your home for Minnesota Vikings football. So what does the Monday crowd have to say about the lid lifter and the Vikings' first preseason game? The Vikings won the game. Welcome to your home for Minnesota Vikings football. So what does the Monday crowd have to say about the lid lifter and the Vikings' first preseason game? The Vikings won the game. And the beat goes on and on and on and on and on. The most important part of the Minnesota Vikings preseason is upon us, and it's just a couple of days away. Joint practices against the rough and tumble Baltimore Ravens.
So that's one. Hold on. Cody in the building. What up, brother? SKOL VIKES. Here we go. What he said. If KOC is so damn good, why don't we have any playoff wins? It's been 5 years. Zimmer in his first 5 years, we have 2 playoff wins. and we got to the NFC Championship, KO isn't shit. Real talk, Cody. Here we go. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get to another video here. See what the boys saying in the building. Hold up, man.
Did want to update you guys.
So I guess KOC giving an update on Jamal Adams. But you're absolutely correct, Cody Fullen. No doubt, brother. I asked the same question, 4 years going on 5, not one playoff win. And what's the real root of the problem here? Young Cringe in the building, Young Cringe Gamer in the building. What up, brother? SKOL VIKES. Here we go. Watching Jaron Hall highlights, and man, even he looked better than McCarthy. Come on now, yeah, come on now, Young Cringe. Come on now, Young Cringe. You hear? No. Oh man, God. Say Paul Allen corny as hell, acting like he melanated and made the beat. You hear? Come on now. Hey, where you think he got that from, Lamont? You hear me, dog? Here we go, man. This is an injustice, a miscarriage of justice. Real talk, Bat. Real talk, brother. Yeah. Hey, Lamont, where you think he got that talking over the beat all of a sudden, man? We know what's going on. You hear me? SKOL VIKES, man. Here we go. Heavy. Let's go. He said, Young, did you watch the Packer game? He didn't make it to the second half. They don't talk about that, Bat, right? They never talk about that, brother. For real. Know what I mean? Yes, here we go. So KOC speaks on Jamal Adams' injury. Let's see what he got to say.
I didn't see all of you guys in New York City, or I should say East Rutherford, but did want to update you guys. Super bummed. I know it's been reported, but testing, did confirm a quad tendon tear for Jamal, which was an absolute killer. Just from what he had meant to us in such a short amount of time, he's had such a great impact. Compliment Nolan for, that was, Nolan was really excited about making that move, and just the dialogue between him and myself and Flo, and then watching Flo, put together the plan of attack for him in a real role that was kind of really coming together. But he'll have that a procedure to have that fixed, and then he's going to be with us all season long. I think it's really important that Jamal knows, and I've talked to a lot, both to him and his family, about just his impact on this organization, his ability to help young players, his ability to be a real beacon of energy, and once obviously he's going to be focused on getting healthy and getting the.
And prayers up to Jamal Adams once again. Hopefully he has a quick and swift recovery.
Initial early stages of his rehab, going, but we're going to have him with us. You guys will see him around, see him out here, see him, around the building, because, he's a Minnesota Viking now, and we want to make sure that he knows how important he'll be to our players and team. So just want to update you guys. I know it had kind of been speculated on a little bit, but just officially, that's where we're at. So appreciate you guys taking the time.
Oh no, buddy. Come on, brother. Hold up.
had on us in these few weeks. And
Said this guy's diabolical. He sent Carson to his ultimate doom versus Chargers. He almost got Carson killed, right? Right, brother. You know it. I know it. Come on now, bat. Say blame in on Bane still ain't going to save you, KOC. LOL, prayers for JA. He say blaming on Nolan Bane, huh? Can't do that, can he though? He can't blame it on nobody no more, Lamont. You hear me? Heavy, dog.
to see him carving out a role for himself, to see him working so hard to, claim his name back and his position back in this league, and for that to happen, man, it sucks. And it's not too much I can say, but it sucks because it hurts heavy on my heart. This is a guy I told you guys weeks ago when he first got here. I looked up to a lot, and I modeled my game after him a lot. And I was very excited to play with him. And to get that cut short, obviously, it's tough. But that's the name of the game, and we're here to honor him in the way we play.
And now I'm gonna come off this one right quick, and then I'm gonna get into this Florio. I see Florio talking about this McCarthy situation. Want to see what he got to say, and I'm probably finna get up out of here. Yeah, let's see what's up with Florio. What Florio talking about, man?
Groceries delivered for you today.
I see you, Carl.
Kyler Murray, as we mentioned earlier, made his Vikings debut on Saturday. Here is Kevin O'Connell, coach of the Vikings, on Murray's performance in a one drive that ended in a field goal.
I thought Kyler had command early. It was great to see him go out there and run the show, move the team, make a third down conversion to J.A., made a good catch there, and we're able to get points.
I mean, it's easy to have command on one series, and shout out to Kyler. Nothing against him. He did have command, but it's one series.
And that's the way, starting the game off, getting points and allowing our defense as much as we can to play from a lead is going to be critical. Kyler's done a great job from an above-the-neck standpoint, being able to handle it. That was really our first time off the play clock, working like the sideline to quarterback communication, his command of the huddle. There was a lot of really positive things that we saw out of that first group. And 8 plays, it took everything in me not to, keep him out there. But we kind of got a lot of the things we wanted to see out of that group.
The bigger question I have about the Vikings quarterbacks, I mean, we didn't see enough from Kyler Murray to know how good he's going to be.
Yeah.
Okay. They signed him to be the starter. He's won the job. The coaching staff knows what's going on behind the scenes better than anyone. There's been some reporting about just issues they've had with JJ McCarthy, getting him to buy in, getting him to defer, getting him to be the guy that they want to be. It goes all the way back to the last year because of the knee injury. And I'm just starting to wonder whether or not McCarthy's even going to be
the backup,
second string.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think Carson Wentz.
Wonder why. It'll be foul play involved, Mike Florio, for sure. I mean, you wonder why. What's the reason? What would be the reason, Florio? Heavy. So I'm interested to see what they have to say here, since they're wondering too, huh? Let's see.
This may end up being the backup to Kyler Murray, not JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
McCarthy had a chance to go out and did he look any different to you in his performance on Saturday?
I thought he, not that he looked a whole lot different. I won't say that, but I did think he made a few good plays. Now, listen, I'm.
What are you talking about here? Did they even watch the game? What does he mean? Did he look different? Of course he looked different. What about the drop balls? What about the bad protection? What about the receivers being strapped? Go rewatch the video I showed last night, and shout out dude. What's dude's name? Gotta go get his name again. But shout out to him. They trying to hype this Wentz for QB2 up. That's why I'm glad it's very important that videos like that continue to be made. Did Florio even watch the game? Did Chris Sims even watch the game? You hear me?
I'm with you in that I've wondered the same thing as far as would Carson Wentz, would that be the backup? But
let him run with the ones, matter of fact, and see what happened. Do that. Yeah, do that. You know why they ain't doing that? Because KOC didn't want to see him do that. I told you he gonna try to protect Murray by any means. Come on, man. Here we go.
I don't think that ultimately will happen. And I will say, I thought he made a few good quarterbacks plays, especially the one where he threw kind of the deep curl route to the right, and he had a lot of pressure, and he kind of had to throw it with somebody barreling down on him. He had to throw it before the guy came out of the break. Those
Had to throw it with, that was an elite throw. Traffic at his feet, not only a guy barreling down, traffic at his feet, all over his feet, getting pushed into him. He had to reset himself. Just like the dude tried to say in the video, he wished he could have stayed squared up and delivered the throw that way. No, he had to change his feet and change in the pocket because he was getting pressure. If he would have stayed squared up, it probably wouldn't have been a sack. So he has that much arm talent and arm power. He has the ability to lean back, readjust, even if he readjusted incorrectly, and throw that bitch off 1 foot and still get the ball there 20, 30 yards. Strictly arm power, got the ball there, nothing else. What is that? Is that not talent? What the hell around there? Let's not even talk about the beautiful throw to Ty Felton that Ty Felton dropped. What? Are we gonna talk real here or fake here? Or is this simply just a JJ McCarthy bashing session for everyone? Come on now. Free 9. I'm going to say it every day. Free 9.
are little things that I would go, ooh, I don't know if JJ McCarthy would have made that throw last year, right? Where you like anticipate it and go, wait, I'm going to take a hit. He's not looking at me, the receiver, yet, but I've seen him about to break, and I'm just going to kind of put it in that vicinity to where he turns around and boom and gets it. And that, to me, when I watched back on film a little yesterday, were things where
exactly, Lamont, exactly, my brother. What he said, especially when the first series is scripted, put him in with the first string and watch him rock. They're talking about how Murray looked in control. You had a run game, hell. You think McCarthy wouldn't have looked in control? That's right up McCarthy's alley. Run game. Ain't they been talking about whole time? Oh, McCarthy had a great run game. That's why he was successful. So let's see what he do when the first string running a rock and toting that tater. Oh, like I said, KLC gonna protect his teacher's pet. He ain't gonna put Murray out there like that, brother. I guarantee it. And they want to talk about the throw to Addison. That throw wasn't that great. That was a better catch than throw. You rewatch the highlights, you rewatch the catch. It was a better catch than throw, period. So, like I told you before, this has been a narrative, a picture being painted for a year going on 2 years. Now, you know it. I know it. Come on, bro. Here we go. Back to it, man. Wow.
I go, ooh, that's encouraging to see that from JJ McCarthy. But it was hard to tell with anything, Mike, just like you said, because they kept it so simple. O'Connell didn't really give the quarterbacks.
They kept it so simple. The O-line was getting pushed back. The receivers weren't getting open. So what's up?
A chance to shine in any way. It was basic, simple plays, and because of that, it just was kind of a ho-hum day for really all the Vikings quarterbacks.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube.
And then respect Chris Sims for that. He ain't buying all into the hype. He understands the difference in Carson and McCarthy. What? Come on now. Everybody just hop on the story, want something to say. That's it. That's all. Come on, man. Here we go. Crazy work. I repeat, crazy work, baby. For real. Let's get to it. Come on, man. Stop it, man. Stop it, brother. Like I've been saying, this shit is cap. Period. You know? Maybe that explains KO. He expects to break out on top with the scripted plays and hope the defense gets turnovers. The plan should be to beat your opponent down from start to finish, something that KOC has never done right back. When the last time KOC put his foot on the team's neck, kept his foot on the gas, per se? When the last time has KOC ever really put a team away the past 3 years? You're absolutely correct. He's been relying on the defense to make him look good. Period, bro. Straight up. Yeah. Come on, man. Crazy. Anybody that remembers Brett Favre know that he used to throw a little while early in the game because he was always amped up and was settled down. He, of course, stopped doing that later on. Yeah, and it's about growth and it's about development, Bat, right? Like you said, he stopped doing it later on. But it all comes back around. They don't want to give McCarthy any time to grow. I think the only quarterback in history where they don't want to give him time to grow. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that ironic? What the hell did McCarthy do to any of them to make them feel that way? Or is it KOC been trying to sabotage the man from jump? Yeah. Very interesting, man. For real. We good. The defense is the only reason he still had a job along with veteran QBs. Yeah. Yeah. Bat and Lamont coming in hot. For real. Word, man. For real, though. But once again, KOC always protected everybody else around him, neglected for whatever reason that may be. But that's pretty much it for the live. I'm finna get up out of here. I just had to come and holler at my brother right quick, my brother Nine, because I think he's holding back. I don't know why. He's overthinking. He got shit on his mind. It don't matter. You need to focus in and lock in, McCarthy, period, brother. Lock the hell in, wake the hell up, and go show him who you are. Go show him the true talent you got. You know, you should have a chip on your shoulder now. It should be about proving them wrong right now, especially that punk chump KOC. Just like Minnesota Spike Grove just said, what up, my brother? SKOL VIKES. Here we go. McCarthy getting left out to dry. We know the facts. He been left out to dry. Nobody ever said nothing about how KOC just ignored this man for a whole OTA, a whole training camp last year, preseason, all that. Ain't no way he sat there and assumed McCarthy was ready. And he let him go out on the field knowing what he knew, knowing he really wasn't fully developed yet, knowing the lack of time he put in with him. He let him go out there and learn on the fly as a first-year quarterback in the physical form. Knowing how hard this position is, right? And he let him just go out there and perform and struggle. Then he wait till more than half the season to start scheming up plays for him, building a system for him, whole time on planning on sending him out the door or bringing somebody in to replace him. And you want to tell me something about it? You hear? Come on, man. Stop it now. But to McCarthy, free 9. And once again, I would say ask for a trade, demand one if you can. But if you really want to be a Minnesota Viking, you really want to remain one, bet. At least while you're there, ball out. Put your best foot forward. Let it out. Let it fly. Show them how great you are for real. Because for whatever reason, you've been holding back, man. Enough of that. Turn it up, bro. Turn it up. Tap into whatever you got to tap into. And go have fun on your playground, you know? Come on, man. Enough is enough. But meantime, in between time, demand your trade, brother. Demand your damn trade. Because they start talking about Carson Wentz to 2 and McCarthy to 3 and even putting Brosmer in the mix. That's just too much disrespect. Too much disrespect, man. Taking it way too far, you know? Taking it way too far. You done did too much. You didn't put too much on the line. You put your body on the line all year for this team, for your brothers in the brotherhood. Put your whole hand on the line last game of the season last year just to get Jettas that 1,000. Think he would have got 1,000 with Brosma? Hell no. That's why they forced McCarthy to play. You get it? You get it? KLC could have said him. Matter of fact, the best thing would have been to let him rest. Nah, KLC, what KLC do? You know, glib speaker probably went up to McCarthy. Hey man, we need you this week. JJ needs you this week. You know, we're trying to get him that 1,000 again this year consecutively. And McCarthy bought into it. Probably thinking KLC cared about him, rock with him, want to see the best out of him, from him. You know, really had the best plan for him. Whole time he plotting on his demise, seemed like. He trying to get him out the building. Come on now. Dead wrong, cold game. Keep your head up, McCarthy, chest out, and go ball, dog. Whether it's to build trade value or whether it's just to show them who the hell you really are. Shut them the hell up, brother. Period. You know? Man. They creating stories now, creating articles now, talking about you a problem in the locker room. You going against, you going head to head, standing toe to toe with KOC and personnel and staff. Yeah, right. So if you're on your way out, be on your way out. No need to wait. Tell them let you go free 9 once again. You know? This whole situation has been handled poorly from jump. And it kind of started getting a little different when McCarthy got injured. Yeah, KLC started shifting a little bit. Yes, it is ridiculous. That's all I can say. Ridiculous, wicked, damn near. And how it happened so quickly, you know, how it just like an avalanche, man. First Murray's the QB1 now all of a sudden. Then they come with this Wentz talk. Man, crazy, man. Wow. I'm finna get up out of here, though. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Man, hold on. Who we got in the who late to the pod, huh? Who late to the damn pod, man? Black Iron Pot Records. What up, brother? SKOL VIKES, man. Why you late to the pod, huh? Why you late to the pod, brother? You know. KLC called plays with number 9 under center, a short drop back with wide receivers running 10 to 15-yard routes, and a pocket collapsing. He dealt JJ 9 a bad hand, bro. Facts. Them slow ass developing plays. Matter of fact, the video I broke down last night on last night's live, Black Iron, on the throw where he threw off 1 foot, where it was long developing routes. He had to wait for the man to get open. Had to wait so long, he had to adjust his footwork because the line was getting smacked and pushed back into his lap, into his feet. So we know all the factors. If you know, you know. If you ain't a KOC nut rider, you know, right? If you ain't trying to protect KOC, you know, hey, we know what's going on. We know what really went down. Matter of fact, peep Kyler Murray's drive, the drive he got, and the plays KOC called. Peep the plays KOC called with Carson Wentz in the game, and look how the players perform. And peep the plays KOC called when JJ McCarthy was in the game and how the players performed as well. And you will see the difference right there. Black Iron Pots know what's going on for real. You know? But I'll holler at y'all on the next one. You know what it is. Big SKOL here. SKOL VIKES win, lose, or draw. But we come to win. Dan, hold on. hey, you keep giving the good comments. I gotta get into it. You hear me, brother? The reason Brady could throw the ball so fast was because he always had someone within 5 yards all the time. That's an offensive mastermind right there, right? Black Iron Pots. That's smart football, you know. Always having a bailout route, a check down route, etc. Come on now. That's smart coaching. Hey, That's the difference right there. I'm glad you said that. Matter of fact, Black Iron Pots, great point, brother. Great point. Here we go. Great point, my brother. No doubt. It's football, not rocket science. Let's go, man. Lock in 9 and free 9, my brother. Straight up. Down at the levee, we going fishing at the levee. SKOL Vikes, we run the north. Believe that. Here we come.